Hello, everyone, and welcome to our demo presentation for the Near Frontier Blockchain Hackathon. Our product is called RaGa, which is a small tagline to describe that would be your reward points in your pocket. Now, to explain this product and what we have done behind the scenes, I'm going to hand it over to my teammate Ravi. Ravi, over to you. Please explain to them what the product is all about.
Thank you, Gyan. So as Gyan had mentioned, right, the whole idea was to aggregate all the reward points that you accumulate over a period of time from different retailers onto a single platform and show them all together in a single digital wallet, right? And we try to do the same using this time in hackathon, right? So this app, as I show you, like we have used Neo blockchain and we have used Angular as a front end framework, right? And the first screen that I wanted to show was the all token screen, which is your digital wallet, right? Wherein you will have different kind of tokens from different kind of retailers that you might be using on a day-to-day basis, right? So Amazon could be one, Chroma could be one, Bajaj could be one, or there could be different stores that you might end up at, like IKEA or some other stores, right? And in each of these stores, you will typically get a lot of reward points, and you don't typically accumulate all of them in a single app. You would have to have multiple wallets, and then you would have to go back to see if you have a token in a particular wallet, right? So that is a problem that we are trying to solve, and a wallet would look something like this, wherein like you will have tokens from different retailers and what are its current states, current points, and what would be the total amount of money that you might be saving if you do use it in different stores, right? So this is the single digital wallet view. And in here, like we are trying to call this method called list of all the tokens for this particular contract. We actually have deployed a particular contract called Amazon, and that's why you'd see most of the coins are from Amazon, even though the name of the tokens would be different and the value of course would be different for each of these tokens, right? And we also try to mention who's the owner of each of these tokens as you typically try to exchange these tokens, right? So yeah, we've used a contract called as tokens in here, and we have also created different wallets. Like Amazon is a contract owner wallet, and Steve is one of the consumer. Bob, Alice, all these are different consumers in this platform, right? Each of them would have their own wallet typically. And as you can see, these are different tokens which are already created. And obviously, when it comes to retailer, the first part of this reward tokens starts with retailer getting those reward points in the system, right? Many of the retailers don't even have the reward point system at their stores, but they can also use our platform to create their own tokens and then give it to their consumers and probably get some more customers back onto their store, right? So I'll just try to create a small one token as of now. Yeah, all you have to do is just say what kind of token it is, what is the point and description. And yeah, I hope it would be there already. Yeah, this is it. So the token is already created and it is on owner's name, which is Amazon. As you can see, 98x is Amazon. Yeah, as you can see, right? And the next thing that store or a typical transaction with the reward points is a retailer would probably give this particular reward point to a particular consumer, right? So for that particular use case, I'd probably pick Steve, right? And I might transfer some tokens to Steve, right? So if I go back and if I see some, then some of the tokens would probably be allocated to Steve already. Yeah, this token I think is allocated to Steve already. So how do I verify that? Even consumers would have a wallet, as I mentioned, right? So if we go back and see, the consumer now has Amazon token to sale as well, right? Apart from the one that he had earlier or she had earlier. So when you go back to Amazon store again, if you want to see, like the number of tokens have been reduced from 4 to 3, right? The ones that they own. So this is how you typically mint the tokens or generate more reward points, and then use these reward points to transact to different consumers that may come to onto the store, either online or offline. And the consumers can use the same platform to see what all reward points have been accumulated at their wallet, and probably they can redeem as well, right? So redemption is also one of the important points here. So once you pick the token, you just have to select redeem. And if you go back, you would see the points has been redeemed, and you would have saved some money from this transaction and from this platform, right?
Yeah, so
So
at the moment, basically, what we are doing is we are using the concept of non-fungible tokens because we want each of these reward points to be unique from a creator perspective as well as from a consumer perspective. From a creator perspective, it could have certain characteristics like not just the points, but also associated metadata like expiry date or some other conditions, like you can use this exclusively to get X% of discount, or you get something additional by using these coupons. That's why we chose to go the non-fungible token way. And for consumers as well, it is fun to use an NFT and exchange their NFTs with other NFTs as well. That's a feature, the swap feature, that we plan to build in the future. Maybe Ravi can talk about that as well a little bit and describe what that would look like.
sure. So now you have a digital wallet with a lot of tokens, and GAN, as she mentioned, right? Like you typically with each of these, which of these tokens, you have some metadata like the expiry date or the minimum amount of money that you'd have to purchase to redeem a particular token or something of that sort, right? Each of these coupons would come with certain conditions, and you might not meet a particular tokens conditions all the time, or you might not go back to the same store within the expiry time. And each of these tokens have some sort of tangible value within a particular system, right? So essentially you are losing some sort of tangible money at the end of the particular month or a particular span of time. So in order to still make better use of this particular time and a reward point that would have been generated, we thought of creating a marketplace where a particular person, if I have this particular 100 points of this particular store coins, and if I want to somehow make use of it and probably give it to someone who might be landing up on that particular store, if I can just put a tender out saying that, hey, I have this particular coupon with me which is expiring in about 15 or 20 days, and I would like to swap this with some other token which I might be using in coming days, right? Something of that sorts. And if there is a buyer who is interested in this particular tender, he might put a bid for it, and the best bid will pick the tender owner will pick the best bid, and thereby like they will probably swap both these tokens with each other, and some thereby they'll make some money, right? They'll save some money by using the tokens that they will probably use, and yeah, still make money on that tangible money, right? You will end up saving a lot of money is what we feel, right?
Thanks, Ravi. And are there any other points that we need to cover, or I think we are good to go?
I think we are good to go, I guess.
All right, awesome. Thanks a lot. Thanks. A big shout out to all the team members of the Neo Frontier Launchpad and to Neo Blockchain itself. I think through this journey of the hackathon, we have learned a lot, and we are hoping to take this project to the market. Of course, we still have a couple of things that we are planning to build, and we are hoping to apply for a grant and continue working on this project. So thanks a lot for this opportunity. We enjoyed building this, and we are more than happy to receive any feedback or any pointers from the judges or the team on how we can carry forward this project into a successful endeavor. Thanks everyone, and see you.
Thank you, everyone. Have a good day. Bye.